Hi there, Taurus, and welcome to your love bonus reading. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe. As well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. So we're just going to get a look at your love life and romantic interests here maybe. And let's get a look. I want you to think of a card, and when I get to the, or I want you to think of a question, I'm sorry. And when I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if the answer to your question is yes or no. We're going to get some cards of clarification and maybe some cards of advice and insight near the end. And so we have here the Knight of Pentacles here in the center of your spread. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're in a stable, loyal, situation that you already think is going to go, the distance here. So this could be you're already involved. You could be dealing with another earth sign. This could just be your energy. You're very loyal. You're very, when it comes to love and relationships, you're a very solid person. Somebody that wants long term. You're not in it, just to quit it kind of thing. And then we have the Knight of Wands coming in. So you kind of maybe waffle between this wanting to maybe have a lot more passion or a lot more adventure and in between stability. So maybe those are your relationships. They kind of waffle back and forth between a lot of passion, but then some instability or somebody that's unreliable here. And then influencing this energy, the energy that's influencing that might be a little bit challenging is that I feel like you might be recovering from past hurts, or you've had some disappointments here that's leading you to kind of, it's affecting your romantic interest in love life here. So, and you go between the two of wanting to go the distance to just wanting to kind of take flight. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. So I feel like a lot of you could maybe be single moms here that just look after everything on their own. But this also is another earth sign. So again, Taurus, you could be dealing with another earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But this is like, you just want, you want to avoid heartbreak, and you want to just have the stability. I'm really getting that you really want stability here when it comes to love and relationships, Taurus. You don't want to have any guesswork or have people come and go here in your situation. And what about some past issues here you've had in love and romance? What are some past issues that you've had? So you have the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles coming out. So again, I feel like, this is you stable and grounded. And then when you're in something and you're very committed to it. I mean, that is kind of how you see your future. And, the decision is easy for you to be stable and grounded. But then you want the security and luxuries of everything else that comes along with it. So I'm not seeing like a lot of cups here so far. It has a lot to do with, stability, security, loyalty, dependability, that kind of thing. Those are maybe the characteristics that you display when in a relationship, or that's really what you're wanting. And some of you could currently be in that type of relationship because the King and Queen of Pentacles are both here looking at each other. So, yeah. And then we have the Three of Cups coming out to clarify. So, you're not interested really in third-party situations. You might be thinking that maybe there's someone you're involved with is involved with somebody else, or, when they're out with their friends, can they be trusted type of thing is the energy that I'm getting. And what about this Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here? And some of your past issues. Like the Queen of Pentacles can sometimes be a little bit jealous and insecure. And then we have the Seven of Cups, because I feel like maybe the person that you're dealing with, you feel like they have a lot of options. They maybe confuse you a little bit, but I do feel like you're in it to kind of win it. You're in it to be stable and grounded in the situation that you're in, Taurus. Let's look at what's happening in love and romance in the immediate past for you. What's just happening in love and romance. And we have the Five of Wands. So I feel like there's like inner conflict going on about how you handle love and romance, or like, is it for you? There's like a lot of inner conflict, or there could just be just conflict in your relationship. And this is petty arguments, things like that. Nothing major, but just that kind of unease and a little bit of argumentative energy here. Let's have a clarifier on this Five of Wands for you, Taurus. Let's have a clarifier on the Five of Wands for Taurus. We have the Star in reverse. So yeah, this has kind of made it difficult. You could be dealing specifically with an Aquarius as well. But I feel here that this makes you lose hope in the situation. So all this pettiness and argument makes you lose hope in a situation, and it's not really what you wish for or what you're hoping for. You maybe want to get rid of that, or look at that, that pettiness or that competition, or you don't want to be put in competition for someone's affection either. You don't want to have to compete, right? You want someone that's loyal, grounded, and stable. And what about your overall thoughts? Wow, you have the 10 of Cups. But overall, then, your attitude is like you just want peace and contentment and harmony. And you try and bring that here, Taurus, in any situation. Even if you do have, in the past, you've had some suspicions, you try and still make everything stable and grounded in your, and emotionally happy here. This is like emotionally happiness. Look at this. We have the 2 of Cups. I feel like a lot of you already are in like a divine union with somebody that you really, really are connected to. And sometimes, even though there's some pettiness and little things, it's like it's that deep down connection that keeps you grounded to this person. Or this is what some of you, if you're single, this is what you're really wanting in a relationship. Despite the ups and downs, you can go through everything together. You can trust this person. There's no secrets. They don't confuse you with in and out energy. How about what's coming up in the immediate future for you? And we have the Moon and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there is some confusion coming up. There's something that's, kind of hidden when it comes to relationships for you. You could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces, or a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sag with the Knight of Wands. But there's adventure, there's passion. And, that adventure and passion might lead to some confusion. But let's have a look at some clarifiers for that Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here in your immediate future? Some of you could be moving, going on a trip. Yeah, 2 of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like you could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you too, but this is like really putting yourself out there in the future. You're contemplating, putting yourself out there. And when you're thinking about the future, it's kind of like, which way do you go? Like, where do you put your passion? When it comes to love and romance, you're a little bit confused and trying to get out of the box and really think about the future. How about your fears? What are your fears when it comes to love and romance here, Taurus? What are your fears? What are you fearing when it comes to love and romance? We have the 6 of Cups. I feel like, you don't want the past to repeat itself here, Taurus. You want things, you don't want to have to look back at the past or only have the good times be in the past. You want to be able to look towards your future and have good times with the individual you're with. And, that's whether you're with someone or you're wanting to create that. You just don't want the past to repeat itself here, Taurus. And we have the 5 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Wands in the upright. So again, with the stability and the grounded and the committed energy, you might be a little bit of fear commitment, but you're really wanting to let go of the arguments and stuff and have a stable ground to stand on, basically here. And how about the person you're thinking of? How do they see you? We have the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So they might be looking at you like, I feel like this is a lot of single people might be looking at you like you're a heartbreaker, or in the future there's potential for heartbreak and separation in this situation. They could see you as basically moving away from heartbreak or past hurts, basically. You're moving away now and you're looking towards the future. So let's get a clarifier on this 3 of Wands for you. Thank you. The King of Cups. So they do see you as very emotionally mature and stable and grounded, and a little bit maybe hiding your emotions, or you don't really talk too much about your emotions or your love, right? So, and then for the 3 of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles. So they also view you as somebody that is generous and giving of their time, energy. These can be, maybe you give gifts, actual gifts, but you do communicate. You do communicate your emotions, and maybe they look about your past heartbreaks and that kind of thing, and what the future holds. So like you're okay with opening up, is how this other individual sees you. And how about your hopes? What are you hoping for when it comes to love and romance, Taurus? We have the King of Wands. So you're wanting action, you're wanting passion, and you're wanting to kind of take the lead in a situation. This is like you're really wanting to have that passionate connection with someone, and you could be dealing with an Aries here too. Let's just get a clarifier though on the King of Wands for you. For Taurus, let's get a clarifier on this King of Wands. You want to kind of take the lead. You want to be in control. You want to have action and a lot of passion in a relationship. Let's just have a look here at the King of Wands. again with the Three of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And so I feel like, you know, when you're looking into the future, you see things being kind of delayed maybe that way with your passion and how like you are intimate with people. You see that maybe there's a delay, or you're hoping in the future that it's going to be more abundant and there won't be the delays. Not sure what that means for some of you. As an outcome card, we have the Page of Swords. And so I want to say no, but I feel like there's communication coming in here from someone, and it might not necessarily be something that you want to hear. You know, it'll be kind of, you know, sharp and clear communication, but it's maybe not something that you really want to hear. I feel like this could be you two spying on someone online, or someone is just checking you out online, or keeping an eye on you, like that type of thing. Let's have a look here at the Page of Swords for a clarifier card. But no, in answer to your question, Taurus. Okay, and we have the Hierophant kind of coming out sideways. So I feel like this is like maybe somebody that you're already committed to, you had a past commitment with, and this is your card, Taurus. So I feel like, you know, this represents Taurus. So I feel like this is you really kind of, I feel like this is you kind of, you know, spying on someone else or keeping tabs on someone else, because they have led to some confusion. There is some confusion. And so, you know, when you come to this video, this might be the case that you are kind of keeping an eye on someone else and have a little bit of suspicions going on. Let's get some cards from Doreen Virtue just to give some more insight into your experience here. Okay, we'll get one more here. One more, thank you. Okay. So it's got make the effort in reverse, mind you, but it says you deserve love. So you are lovable here, Taurus. So don't forget that. And then make the effort. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, I mean, instead of maybe just spying or whatever, maybe just ask this person outright what the deal is. I'll get one more card of advice here from the Law of Attraction, getting in the vortex from Abraham Hicks. Got a card of advice for you. Okay, the advice here is I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. So I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. So by focusing upon the wanted characteristics of those around you, you train your vibrational offering to match only the best in them. And then the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the worst in them. When you focus upon the worst in them, you train your vibrational offerings to match only the worst in them. The law of attraction can no longer match you up with the best of them. So I feel like this is, you know, in the outcome, you're kind of in this committed situation, you know, checking out this person, and you might be kind of erring on the side of, negative aspect of them, or focusing on a negative aspect of either, you know, someone that you're in a commitment with, or somebody that you're a potential partner, or somebody that you're loosely involved with. That is a reading I have for you, Taurus. I hope you found that helpful in some way. Again, I really want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. Take care.